Hello everyone, this is Vrishali and you are watching Power Electronics and Application series. In our last video, we have studied the class C 2-quadrant chopper and parallel combination of two class C type choppers, that is a 4-quadrant chopper class E chopper. In this video, we are going to see class D chopper, which is a 2-quadrant chopper. So this is a class D chopper. A 2-quadrant chopper permits either to change the voltage polarity while maintaining the current polarity or vice versa. So this is a class D chopper circuit and I0 E0 characteristics, and this is a class D chopper with the RL load. The circuit operation can be considered into two different modes. The first one when the T on is greater than T by 2 and when the gating signals overlap. And the second is T on is less than T by 2 and only one chopper is turned on at any instant or none of the chopper is turned on. Here the load current is assumed to be continuous for the circuit analysis. So the mode 1 operation where T on is greater than T by 2, when the both choppers are turned on, the current flows through path EDC, chopper 1, load, chopper 2 and back to EDC. So both the diodes D1 and D2 are turned off. The supply voltage EDC is applied to the load circuit. The load current I0 increases in this mode of operation. Now when only one chopper is turned on, the chopper and one of the diodes short circuit the load branch. This provides the path in which some of the energy stored in the inductance L may be dissipated in maintaining the decreasing load current I0. Now circuit analysis of mode 1 T on is greater than T by 2. For a steady state operation, it is necessary in this mode that the input voltage EDC should be greater than the back voltage EB. Since one cycle of load circuit variables takes place in time T by 2, there is need to be considered the two durations. The first interval is T ranges from 0 to T alpha. Now let us assume that the load current is continuous in this interval. Therefore, at T is equal to 0, the I0 output current will be I0 max. For this duration, the chopper CH2 is only turned on and the current flows through CH2 and D1. The voltage equation becomes, the load type is RLEB. If you remember the diagram, then the voltage equation, the voltage across R will be R into I0, voltage across L will be L di0 by dt plus EB, which is equal to input voltage EDC. The solution of above equation with the initial condition becomes I0 is equal to this equation for T ranging from 0 to T alpha, where the tau is L by R seconds. Substituting the following condition at T is equal to T alpha and I0 is equal to I0 min, the above or the previous equation will become this: I0 min is equal to minus EB upon R 1 minus e raised to minus T alpha by tau plus I0 max e raised to minus T alpha by tau. Now for the second interval, T ranges from T alpha to T by 2. Let us consider T dash is equal to T minus T alpha. Now both the choppers are turned on in this interval. So the voltage equation becomes, which is similar, R into I0 plus L di0 by dt dash plus EB, which is equal to EDC. So the solution of above equation with the stated condition, this will become the equation for I0, T ranging from T alpha to T by 2. Now substituting the following condition, that is at T is equal to T by 2 or T dash is equal to T by 2 minus T alpha and I0 is equal to I0 max. The I0 max can be given by this expression. After solving the both equation, we will get I0 max is equal to this value or this value. So this previous value for I0 max and this value for I0 min. This will be the solution. Now talking about the mode 2 operation, which is T on is less than T by 2. In this mode, it is necessary that the back voltage EB should be less than 0 and this back voltage should be greater than EDC input voltage for steady state operation. When the both choppers CH1 and CH2 are turned off, the load voltage has the reverse polarity to that of shown in figure over here. Hence, the load current starts to flow through the path this load D2, EDC plus, EDC minus, D1 and back to load. So the diodes D1 and D2 are called as energy recovery diodes as they provide the path for flow of load current. Again, two durations are considered in this mode also for circuit analysis. The first interval T ranges from 0 to T alpha minus T by 2. In this case, both choppers CH1 and CH2 are turned off. Again, assuming the continuous current operation, therefore I0 is equal to I0 max at T is equal to 0, the voltage equation will become RI0 plus LdI by dt plus EB. Now here in this case, which is equal to minus EDC. With the stated initial condition, solution for this above equation is given by the value of I0 will be this. For T ranging from 0 to T alpha minus T by 2, which is our interval 1. Now at this equation, substituting the above conditions in the equation Ri0 plus Ldi by dt plus Eb, which is equal to 0, we will get the value for I0 mean. The interval T alpha minus T by 2 to T by 2, let us define T dash is equal to T minus T alpha minus T by 2. So in this interval, either chopper is turned on and therefore the load circuit terminals are shorted. The load current builds up because of EB, that is a back voltage is less than 0. When the chopper CH2 is turned on, the load current flows through the path chopper 2 and diode 1. Now write the mesh equation for this interval. The similar equation, that is the voltage across the load, resistor, inductor and back voltage source EB. For this interval at T dash is equal to 0, the I0 will be I0 min. So solution of this above equation with the stated conditions will be given as this expression I0 is equal to this, and this is for the interval T ranging from T alpha minus T by 2 to T by 2. Also at T is equal to T by 2, I0 is equal to I0 max and T dash is equal to T minus T alpha. So substituting this above condition in previous equation, that is the equation of I0, we will get the value for I0 max and I0 min. So these equations can be solved similarly as we have solved in the mode 1 of the operation, so where the T on is greater than T by 2. So similarly we will solve. Hence, by studying these two modes of operation, it is clear that in two quadrant type D chopper, the output voltage E0 is equal to plus EDC if both choppers are on, and E0 will be minus EDC if both choppers are off. So both the diodes D1 and D2 are conducting. Also it becomes clear that the average output voltage E0 will be positive when the T on is greater than T off, and E0 is negative when T on is less than T off. In this configuration, since the average load current I0 is positive and average load voltage E0 is reversible, the combination of E0 into I0, that is the voltage into current, which is equal to power, one of them is reversible, so power flow will be reversible. This type D chopper configuration may be used for both motoring as well as regenerative braking of a DC motor. So this is all about the choppers. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe and happy e-learning.